Today's podcast is actually with Patrik Dooley, which I'm really, really, really looking forward to this one because he's just about to launch the Boulevardier Magazine, or relaunch the Boulevardier Magazine, which is a modern reimagining of the original Boulevardier Magazine that inspired Boulevardier at Harry's Bar in Paris. And so just have a think about that as we're talking, because it's quite incredible. It's my 200th live stream, which is kind of insane. But yeah, like, going through this conversation, please pinch yourself and imagine being able to work at Harry's Bar in Paris. Because if you've read any history or done your research on so many classic cocktails, it's just, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps wanting to be in the basement where Patrik is sitting right now.
I have goosebumps myself, and I've been here for 4 years.
Because the article is great, where you basically just walked in to Harry's Bar in Paris and you've been there for 4 years now.
So I'm originally from New York, and I was working for a council member in the Upper East Side, but was evidently bartending on the side on the weekends because New York is super expensive and needed multiple jobs just to make ends meet. And then at that point, basically my partner at the time got offered a really cool gig at a university here in Paris, and she was like, cool, I'm not really like vibing with New York being locked down. I'm gonna go and take this opportunity. And then December of 21, I decided, like, I'm gonna go, I know no French, I'm gonna go try and follow you and figure it out. I tried to find different jobs, whether it be with like the US Embassy or other companies, but nobody really wanted to take a non-fluent French speaker or someone who had no experience. And then was literally sitting at Harry's having a sidecar and then a Boulevardier when the owner was there, and we were chatting about stuff. We kept in contact on Instagram, had a little bit of a Zoom call. And then I think at the end of my month that I was searching and staying there with my partner at the time, I was like, yeah, I'll work here for a week for free if you'll give me a shot. And then they did. Let's go down. And we go down through the main bar, through the piano bar, down this like wrought iron spiral staircase into essentially the catacombs of Paris, where you have like these vaulted ceilings and stuff. And I'm sitting there on a keg and almost have to pinch myself to imagine where I am in the room as we're talking about how this is going to work out.
When was that moment when you were at Harry's in those first couple of months that you were like, after that week free stage, that you were like, oh, okay, I can see myself embedding myself into this piece of history?
I think I didn't realize how much of a cocktail geek I was myself and how many books I'd read and absorbed until all of a sudden people are coming and asking about these cocktails. And then you're like, oh, wait, yeah, that's a Harry's cocktail.